Here we are. All right, here we are. Here we are. It is Tuesday. We're doing mixing it up. I'm excited. We're gonna be doing the things with the things. We're doing a free for all mix this week, just cause honestly, screw it. Why the hell not? And so we're all gonna be doing our own thing. We're gonna enjoy doing whatever we're doing. I know I told Sifu more or less what I'm doing. I forgot to ask him, and then Chris, fortunately, he was able to jump on right on time. So let's jump into some what I've been mixing, and you guys get to hear the fun that I've been hearing with Mister Sifu here.
Yeah, I had some dangle clacks this last week. Just a run of orders, and then you're okay, you're okay, and then you get another big one, and you go, I ain't got, I I I
It
literally
was
ran out of super sweet.
it
So
was too
like
big.
it was, I ran out of super sweet,
Yeah,
and I had placed an order, and then I received it today, so we'll be able to make everything on time. But let's see, that's been it's been a weird but good week. I mean, there's a lot of orders, and it was really fun to. It was almost every day, I was getting some, so that was really nice. A good way to start the holiday season um, with some restocking and all of that stuff. So that was cool, and I did make the blueberry Mountain Dew slash Baja Blast mix because I ended up picking up a Caliburn A2, and I wanted a mix for it, and I decided, well, what I'm going to put in, what I'm putting in. I said, well, I got all of my Mountain Dew stuff in, so let's put it together. And the first pass is actually really really nice. Battery life on the Caliburn A2 is not nice, but it's actually um, a delightful vape. It vapes really well, and I don't. I think this is going to go ahead and replace my disposables and that I've been using, and I'm actually very happy about that. So um, yeah, so I mixed up some 6 milligram Mountain Dew, blueberry Mountain Dew, Baja Blast kind of thing, and it's actually very very nice. The first pass on it, so I want to send some to Frames because he's supposed to be the Mountain Dew expert, and I'll let him give that a kick, and I'll start maybe playing with it a little more and develop that guy because I enjoy it a lot. So yeah, so that's more or less what I did. Just changed my menu a little bit, dropped some products off of my menu. I think I'm going to forego the sample packs and swapped out one mix for another mix just to keep my numbers the same. And yeah, so playing with stuff. I got some equipment in. I got my Ashton. I got my Evoke back from Ashton, and that looks sick. That's really nice. Came
That
out
does look
really,
great. It looks awesome.
came out really, really nice. It's like a matte sparkle. It's kind of bizarre. It's in between of a really glossy and a kind of a matte finish. And the I bought off of your guys' recommendations. I did pick up an Apocalypse 25.
Oh, look at
I
you.
got the purple one, the purple gear one.
Nice.
Showed up today, so I think that's going to look pretty sick on my broadside with the with the black and kind of gold varsity flake, and then also look good on my unicorn, my Vert V2. So like black and purple. So yeah, so some exciting things. I'm going to be using my Ashton covered Nightmare tonight for the mix, and yeah, that's more or less me. Um, Exciting times, and yeah, some not exciting times, just Dangle Clackville here at my computer and internet and stuff. So, but that's all going to be sorted out. Toot sweet. How about you, Overdrip? What you did this week?
Excuse me. Well, now that I got all my stuff out, I can actually concentrate on what you guys are saying. Even though I was totally listening, I was not ignoring anything you're saying, Sifu. I would never do that in a million years. Um,
Oh wait, I did have one more Dangle Clack that you will appreciate. Okay,
hit us with it.
so so uh, based on your recommendations, I did get that lemon from Flavor Express.
Okay, I
Yeah,
know what
yeah.
he's
Came
talking
in,
about now.
it came into this thing,
Yeah, bubble jug. Nice.
the bubble jug. And when I went to transfer it into a 60, I spilt it everywhere. Everywhere. Everywhere.
Arr.
Down
Have
the side of
you
my
tried it
hands, on
yet?
my
Are you
jeans,
gonna try it
in my
tonight?
car. Huh?
Have
Yes,
you
I'm gonna
tried it
try.
yet? Or are you gonna try
I'm
it
gonna
tonight?
try it tonight. So I'm
Fucking
excited.
right. Get
So
it.
I just wanted to say, just be careful when you're transferring these into your bottle, because now my whole office smells like lemony fresh goodness. Good thing it smells great, because it's on my hands, it's on my shirt, it's on my pants, it's in my carpet, it's fucking everywhere. So there you go. Sorry, continue, sir.
He's got that lemon pledge life going.
No, because that's totally not lemon pledge. It's like this delightful lemon.
Oh, it's
Beautiful.
delightful lemon smell. Like if it smells anything, if it tastes anything like it smells, it's gonna be
It's phenomenal. I love it. Okay, so as for what I've been mixing, trying to think. Nope, haven't mixed since last week. You know what? I'm just gonna say it. Like, I still love mixing. Don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't love mixing, but like lately, I've just had. I it's really weird because I feel bad saying this. Like I've become like a lazy vapor, sort of, so like a little bit, because like now I have enough recipes that I really like that I could mix them like in an afternoon. I'll mix like enough liquid to vape for 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I'm too lazy to do that, I literally just go to my stock room and do like what I did the other day when I was like, oh, I just want to vape these right now. So I just grabbed like 2 fresh bottles and that's what I'm fucking vaping, you know? So like, please don't hate me. I appreciate that these are like first world problems, but
not at all. I
uh
do that shit all the
like
time.
I'm still working on things, you know what I mean? Like I don't get me wrong, I'm still working on things, but like I just don't seem to find the time to mix. I've been like doing a few other things lately that have been taking up sort of that time. And also it's like it's really heavy sports season and I'm like a fanatic.
Yeah.
So unless I can stream it, um me sitting at this desk until like after 11 o'clock is not really that common, other than when I'm on this show or on the green, excuse me, on the green room. um so yeah, I haven't really been mixing that much, just enjoying stuff, just like I said last week. I'm actually pretty excited about my mix tonight. So maybe that'll be the start of another just rampage of mixing over the next few weeks. Because today is just one of those days that like right when I walked in the house, I thought about it and I was like, okay, well I just caught up on our group chat and apparently it's a free for all. So what the fuck am I gonna make? And so I put the recipe together like when I sat down like at 7:55, like 5 minutes before we started, and now I'm really excited about it.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna leave it there until after Clown says what he's been mixing, and then I'll let you guys know about what my recipe is.
Nice. All right. As far as me, I was actually telling Sifu this. Uh, that milk tea that I ended up doing last week, I liked it so much that it just went right into development phase, and I've already reworked it. I think I already have it down, which I'm excited about, having something so quick and easy that I'm like, yeah, we're doing this. So that one will most likely be a new addition to the final or the new revision of the setup. Like I've already striked out like 3 from the original 10, and we're working on adding the next 3, which will be an horchata, the milk tea, and the lychee custard. So yeah, very excited stuff here. Very, very, very. And then yeah, so yeah, I think that's all I ended up mixing. I'm trying to remember if I've done anything else, because I remember I did send out some stuff for like some liquids. Been mostly doing some coil stuff lately, which that's been fun. Getting some coils in people's hands. I think what was this dude's name? Sewer Rug. That dude, he bought some coils and he got transcontinental continental coils, because his package went from me to Florida to LA and then to Colorado. Don't know why, but
Sounds like a package that I sent.
yeah, that's like
Man.
what USPS ended up doing. So that is the running joke between me and him at this point.
Yeah, that's
That he
crazy.
got bi-coastal coils.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, they're all American coils, bro.
Yeah, they're all
Yeah.
American coils because they went through the whole fucking country. Kind of like when we tried sending Frank Wolf that package that one time, and it ended up going to New York, then back to Detroit for some reason, and then it went to, I think it was Washington. Then it finally made it to Canada. Then it went back to fucking like Detroit. He had to resend it, and it
Dude, I
went.
remember like when it was like probably not long after like everything just totally shut down, right?
Yeah.
Actually, no, I guess it wouldn't have been that long ago because it was after I had started the company. So it was probably like the very beginning of this year. And some dude ordered a bottle of liquid. And it was just a bottle of liquid. And he lived in New York.
Mm-hmm.
So I sent it to him. Like he ordered it. It got sent out the next day. And he like messaged me like a week later and he's like, hey dude, just to let you know, like it hasn't showed up yet. And I was like, oh yeah, you know, you got to appreciate the fact that it's coming from Canada. It's going to probably like have to sit in customs and whatever else. Like, I don't know if you've ever ordered internationally before, but like, it's probably going to be about 2 weeks. 2 weeks go by. He's like, yeah, dude. I don't know if you even sent this, but like, I still don't have it. I'm like, I gave you the tracking number. I can see what you can see. So nothing is showing. It just says that like it landed in Chicago is all it says. Then like 2 weeks later, probably he like sends me another message basically saying that I stole his money, right? And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, dude. Like this has never happened. I'm like, look at the tracking. So then I look at the tracking and the thing went from it went from me to Toronto, which is like an hour and a half away, not even.
Mm-hmm.
Then it went from there to Chicago. Then once it got to Chicago, it went to Seattle or somewhere over in the West Coast, like, and then it ended up in San Francisco. Then it went to fucking Miami, and then it finally made it back up to him, and he got it. And I'm like, dude, I just to let you know, like, this has nothing to do with me at all. Like, I can't tell USPS what to do. I'm like, but that package literally went the entire coastline of America.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I don't know why, but I'm sorry. Like, but at the same time, like, I'm not really that sorry because you were like basically saying that I stole your money. Like, ugh, some people, man.
No, yeah. I mean, that's the fun part about this is once it's left our hands, that package is completely out of our fucking control.
Dude, it even says that on my website.
Uh-huh.
Like if you look at the shipping, it says that. It's like once I drop it off and it's been accepted at a post office, like it's out of my hands. Like the only thing I can do is ask for my money back. But it's got to be like fucking 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not like, oh, it hasn't got here in 2 weeks. Yeah, relax. It's fucking 2 weeks.
Dude, okay. Me and Sifu live, 8 hours away from each other. I sent him coils one time. It took 2.5 weeks. So just saying, it's not like we're going that far. I even told Sifu.
Yeah, I forgot about them. They showed up. I was like, yeah, it's a fucking cost.
I even told Sifu, I was like, dude, I could have driven down there to fucking drop them off. It would have cost a lot more, but still.
Yeah.
Would have been faster.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, but yeah, so yeah, that's been the excitement that we've been dealing with and all that kind of thing. And speaking of which, we're gonna let you guys indulge in a little bit of our sponsor, Shake and Bake Media. If you guys have any graphics needs, whether it's digital graphics, labels, any like videos or bumpers like we use on this show or we use on Codename Wired, or they use Across the Pond on Across the Pond and stuff like that, go check these guys out. But here is a small sample. We'll be right back. Yeah. All right, we're back. Like I said, if you guys have any needs and stuff like that, do hit up Anthony Romella. He's an awesome dude. He is willing to work with you. I mean, Sifu has had plenty of run-ins with him, and he's
Oh, he's
helped
the
him out
best.
quite a bit. Yeah, and I mean, anybody that I know that has talked to him and dealt with him, I mean, even the mixing it up thing, he did that on his own, and he just said, hey, I got a little antsy, and I wanted to do this for you. And I'm like, holy shit, I'll take it, dude. It's exactly what I wanted. Without even asking me, he already knew, man. It's fucking insane. Because I was trying to figure like an intro and all that stuff back when we first started the show, and I did one, and my After Effects chops are not up to par for shit. So seeing that he did that and got it done, it's very happy, very, very happy. All right, as far as mixing it up, like I said, we're going to be doing some free-for-all. Everybody's just doing whatever they feel like. If you guys are mixing, let us know what you're doing. Like to hear what you guys are up to. No, Tribal Buddha said he couldn't do any mixing because he's got a cold and them sniffers are at a line. So I get that, dude. That shit sucks. It's no fun. Alrighty, so Chris, you wanna take us down here?
Yeah, I can totally do that. All right, so for anybody who's Canadian, you'll know what I'm talking about. And for anybody that's not, I'm sorry, you probably won't know what I'm talking about, but hopefully this sounds good. Okay, so up here, there's a snack cake company, and it's called Vachon, right? And I'm assuming it's probably from Quebec. I have no idea. I know that they've been in my life, my whole life. And they're fucking fire. So they make a whole like slew of them. It's basically like Little Debbie's or like Hostess. Like it's the same idea. Like they just make a whole slew of like snack cakes. So one of the most chronic, if you will, snack cakes of all time is called an caramel. Okay, and that is what I'm going to be making. So an caramel is basically it's a little piece of white cake with like this kind of I want to say it's kind of like a marshmallow buttercream kind of like okay, so it's a square cake, right? Then they put this like dollop of like marshmallowy buttercream on top of it, and then they put like another dollop on the inside of that of caramel, and then they dip the whole thing in chocolate.
Damn.
Okay, these things are fire. I have like a specific way that I always ate them as a kid. I actually haven't had them like in a little bit, to be honest, because maybe I'm just too cheap, and they're getting to be more and more expensive. But it's like you end up a little package, right? You get I think 5 of them. You get 5 packages in a box, and then each package has 2. So there'll be like 2 little squares like this, and then they'll be like this tall with like the marshmallowy cream and the caramel dipped in chocolate, and they're delicious. So I decided that's what I was going to try to make. So it is under AHHHH caramel. So caramel. And it's published, so you guys can follow along with me if you'd like. So basically the caramel that I'm using is caramel from Flavora, and I actually I think that like the amount that it says on ELR is too low if you want it to be present. So I'm putting it in at 1.5%. And then my cake component is fluffy white cake SE from Wonder Flavors at 2%, and yellow cake from Jungle Flavors at 2%. Now, this thing that I'm trying to recreate is not a yellow cake at all. It is like definitely a nice light white cake, but I didn't want to go too heavy with the fluffy white cake because there is like a serious like buttercream component to that concentrate. So I decided that I'd back the cake as opposed to pushing that. So both of those are at 2%. And then for like the marshmallowy cream part, I'm using 0.5% of Vienna cream from Flavor Art and 1.2% of whipped marshmallow Silverline from Capella at 1.2%. And then for the chocolate component, because it just happens to be my favorite chocolate, I'm using Glamour Chocolate from Mullenberry at 2%. So it's a grand total of 9.7% because, of course, it is a snack cake, which means it's sweet, and there's 0.5% super sweet in mine. So that's what I'm making. Caramel.
Nice.
Sounds awesome.
I hope it's good. I mean, I think it could be good. But Sifu, why don't you tell the fine people what you're doing?
Well, just off of the heels of Chris's huge success over the past week with Grim saying he has the best lemon ever, and just congratulations for that. That was awesome. I was doing like this the whole time. I was like, I like it. So,
Dude, okay, just one quick thing. Tell me that, like, when he took that first toot, you're like,
yeah,
oh, he's not gonna like it.
yeah,
That's exactly
he
what
kind
I
of made that
thought.
face. He kind of did, you know.
Yeah, and I was like, oh no, this is not good.
Yeah, I think
Turns out
he
he's a
might
good
have just
actor.
did that because Frames was, all up in his grill about it. But it was so good. I was so happy for you, man. So that was really, really cool to get such a good reception. So
It was. It
and
was.
and rightfully so. It's fucking delightful. So anyway, so I decided. See, I had picked up. I went ahead and ordered that lemon that you guys were talking about. So I just got it in today, or I got it in yesterday. So I just wanted to try it because I do like lemon vapes, and Chris has kind of opened my eyes of what lemon vapes can be. So they don't have to be tart and sour and acidic and burn your throat. So they can be very delightful. So I want to take what I've learned over the years and kind of apply that. And with what they say, what Chris says is one of the best lemons on the market that I have never actually tried. So I've only had one lemon up to this point. Well, two. I've had the VSO and I've had the lemon Sicily. That's the only two lemons that I have. And now I have the Flavor Express. So what I am doing today is a frosted lemon cookie. So those real small, kind of chewy sugar cookies with lemon with that little frosting, not the icing, like a little frosting, like a little dusting of frosting, powdered sugar on them. That's what I'm kind of going for today. So for this mix, I'm using some country apple from Perillium at 0.5%, the lemon from Flavor Express at 1.5%, the lemon custard from Wonder Flavors at 1%, a little bit of pastry zest from Flavora at 0.25%, powdered sugar from One-on-One at 1.5%, 0.5% of super sweet, a little bit of vanilla bourbon from Flavor Art at 0.5%, and one of my favorite concentrates of the year is the vanilla cookie from Flavor Art. So putting all of that together, I'm kind of hoping for a chewy, kind of dense lemon cookie, and I'm kind of hoping that the pastry zest and the powdered sugar make that little frosting over the top with a little bit of kind of zesty kind of spice, like a good sugar cookie has. Not that it's. I think my favorite sugar cookies are the ones that are not just so overly sweet, that have a little zest, a little bite to them, and those are my favorite, especially those lemon ones that are kind of soft, and that's what I'm kind of going for today. So there you go. Hopefully it's good. I don't want to have a lemon failure after Chris's gigantic lemon success. So, so take it away. So
hopefully not, bud. Hopefully not.
I mean, it depends on how you end up mixing it. I mean, you can't just say that, Fair enough. All right. As for me, I was sitting here thinking of what am I gonna do since we're doing a free for all, and all I was thinking was like, you know what, I bought every custard I could get my grubby little hands on just to try them all out, and I really haven't tried them all out because I had found some favorites and I kind of just stick to those, and I was like, screw it, we'll try some stuff we haven't done yet. So we're gonna be doing a toffee custard cheesecake thing. I don't even know, honestly. I just ended up going with what the base of it, what got me started on this. So we're gonna be starting off with caramel toffee from Hankson at 1%. Then I tried my best to stick to ones that I've never done. So like that first one I've never used. Then this one, it's just a go-to. I mean, I'm sorry, but it's just a go-to for me at this point. There's the cheesecake graham crust from TFA at 1.5%. Then we got some super sweet at 0.5% because we're going for diabetes. Then we have the vanilla bean gelato from TFA at 1%. Vanilla custard from Bickford at 2%. Then vanilla custard cheesecake from One on One at 1%. And lastly, we got Yes Wheat Cheesecake from Minora at 1.5. What'd you say?
That one from One on One, the custard cheesecake or whatever you said it was. I need that.
You need that? Okay.
Yeah,
so,
I need that concentrate.
Yeah, I don't even remember buying it, honestly. And that's where I was like, well, let's see what custards we have. And I saw this in my ELR list, and I was like, well, shit, I don't even remember getting that. So that's kind of where it started for this whole recipe. I was like, all right, let's aim for shit we've never used before. Even like the TFA vanilla bean gelato, you could tell it has like some leak on there. And I was like, okay, I guess I've used this. And then when I went to open it, the whole bottle cracked. And I was like, oh, I guess I have never used it. It just leaked on itself. Which, whatever. But still, gotta love that new bottle.
It's not a bad concentrate, that one.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just trying things I've never tried before. Before we get into too much conversating, I did want to put this out there. I have spoken to the folks over at VSO. And we are doing they are collabing with us for the Toys for Tots situation. And last year, what we ended up doing was more with Flavora, but I wanted to try a different company, mix it up a little bit. And what we're doing is we're going to get 2 winners for anybody that donates to Toys for Tots. And the prize, I don't know, like, it was their call, so I mean, take it for what it is. But we're gonna be doing what is it? We're gonna be doing, if you guys donate like $5 to Toys for Tots, you get a spot, and then the 2 winners that get picked out from VSO get a $25 gift card to VSO, so you get to buy at least $25 worth of fucking free shit. So we will keep that running through about December, because I already decided when the deadline date is. December 21st will be the last week, so we'll pick them out right before Christmas. So that'll be like a slightly early Christmas gift for yourself if you win. So it is what it is. So if you guys are interested, let me know, hit me up, and we'll get that whole thing set up for donating to Toys for Tots.
Is that a Tuesday, the 21st?
Yes.
So I guess we're going to be doing like a VSO only mix in that then, huh?
I guess. I'm out on that one. I still don't have
Well,
VSO
you got
stuff.
A month, bro. You got over a month.
I also have kids and Christmas and birthdays and shit, so I'm fucked either way.
I will get you some VSO.
Dude, I'll literally chip
that is my Christmas gift to you
from their site, and Sifu and I will buy you.
I will get you some VSO
to use that night. But you have a deadline of you have to know by like the 10th.
Yeah, put a list. Look. Whenever you set,
as long as you don't go like, oh, I got a recipe and it's every single flavor, I won't scoff at it. Okay? No. Because you can't have more than me.
No, how about this? You guys give me your top recommendations and just do that. How about that, just to make it easier? Because that just seems like a lot of pressure all of a sudden.
They're also fucking good.
Well, I don't know what you're gonna want to mix. That's the problem. So you just read some notes, dude. Well, put a little bit of legwork in. We'll get to the fucking concentrate.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
Okay. So we were whenever he announced this in our private chat, I thought that he had finally committed. I kind of misread it. Just looked at my phone quick. I was like, it was kind of, well, boys, it's something VSO. I was like, oh, it's about, and then I put a meme like, about fucking time. It's about time. And then it was like, no. And then Chris was like, oh yeah, that's cool. I was like, oh wait, what did I misread? I was like, oh, it's a Toys for Tots. So he's doing something with VSO, but he still didn't buy any yet. So there you go. We're gonna fix that now.
Yes, Tribal Buddha. It is a Marine Corps thing. I don't know. It all started because about what 4 to 5 years ago at this point. Shit, man, I've been doing this shit for way too long. There was this guy that went by the Vaping Jackass, and every year he would get every last company that'd be willing to donate. They would get these giant price packs together, and then they it was, I think it was like a $5 spot will get you a spot for the drawing for the giant prize packs, and they would give out like 5 prize packs. It was insane. And you would get like mods, RDAs, liquid, coils, drip tips, even like DHD was part of that. I think one year we had a bunch of Kennedy stuff, and there was a bunch of Immortal Mod stuff. So I mean, like, he somehow, this man got companies to give him shit, and by the end of it, you were getting like $1,200 worth of shit for $5. And most people would go overboard and donate a lot more, which was amazing. I think one year we ended up raising like $2,500 or something like that. Either way, the man passed away, and personally, I just want to keep this going. We kept trying to keep it going, but trying to get the logistics of it all together. Somehow he managed to do it, and anybody that tried taking over, it turned into this giant nightmare for whoever took over, because we tried 2 more times after he passed, and it just did not work out. Somehow he was able to do that, and then, you know, with the vape apocalypse that has been going on lately, it just makes things even harder for companies to want to work with you, or even companies that exist anymore, because I mean, Kennedy's no longer around, Armageddon's going out of business, so we're seeing a lot of these places just going away. So it just kind of adds to how much more difficult this becomes. But yeah, that's pretty much the story of that. Dude was insane. He used to do cloud checks for vaping with the Omis in his truck, because he was a truck driver, and they got ridiculous. Like, it got really, really bad. I think one year he was wearing like a full ski suit, and he was like pretending to ski in front of his truck or some shit. It was a fun one. All right, how do your fellas mixes going?
Well,
very
okay,
well.
so the one thing I will say is I didn't rewick anything. Okay.
Nice.
But I did commit, first of all, to making a 60 of this. And secondly, I just committed to, I've been vaping like vanilla custard for like 3 days in a row, and this tank was like empty. So I was like, oh, you know what? Like, most of the time you can like vape over custard, like, you know what I mean? Unless it's like really offensive. So after like 3 or 4 more draws, I think that I'm going to be getting like 90% of what this is supposed to taste like.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll know in a couple moments.
Awesome.
But look at this setup, dude. This setup, I fucking have been just loving it, dude.
What mod is that?
It's the Urus from Hugo Vapor. It's
Oh,
like
okay.
a single 21700.
Nice.
Like,
Looks really
regulated.
clean.
Oh yeah, it's like super cheap.
Oh yeah, it's
Like,
Hugo
it's all
Vapor.
plastic. Like, when there's no battery in this, it's like really, really
Light.
there's not a lot going on. But yeah, dude, I mean, it works great. And like, I have it at 75 watts right now, and it'll hit that 75 watts until the batteries are at like 10%. I don't understand how. This is the second battery that I've used today, and I've been using it like all day. I had another setup with me as well, and it's purple, and I fucking love purple. Purple is like my favorite color, I think.
Nice.
Like a purple.
Yeah, see, I would like that.
Yeah.
I actually always wanted to get the original. So like, I have this one. Don't judge me. There's this RTA on here, but like, I got this one, the rubberized one, and there's a purple one.
Mm-hmm.
But when I got this one, there was no purple one, so I got the green. And then I remember somebody that I saw on Instagram. I can't remember who it was. Doesn't really matter. They had the purple one, and I was like, oh, do I really want to buy another one? Probably not, but like, I kind of do.
Yeah, the Asmodus purple is nice. That's a good looking purple.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Yeah. Well, as far as my mix goes, I'm ecstatic with it. I think this is the first time I've made a lemon vape that was actually very enjoyable. So I'm getting
We
the
used
exact,
two like banging lemons. Like,
yeah,
to be honest. So
yeah. So the lemon custard is a winner. I can tell that that's going to steep out nice. And it didn't go a lot of, it did exactly what I wanted to in this mix. So I kind of built that soft, chewy part of the cookie. And I know the Flavor Art vanilla cookie takes a little time to come up. So those kind of crispy cookie notes take a little bit to come up. So the bottom end is a little muddled, but the top end is just this nice bakery lemon that is just there.
Bakery
It's
goodness.
just right there. Yeah, and it's there's no pledginess. There's no really strong citrus. You know, it's just a nice lemon, just solid lemon, and very happy with it. The pastry zest is always there. Like I can feel that little bit of spice. So I think this overall is pretty balanced. I'm with Chris. I probably should have committed to a 60 because I don't think this 30 is going to last long.
Well,
but
the
it's-
fortunate part is you can make one later.
Yeah, I can make more. So I'm very, very happy with the way that this come up, and this is the great thing about connecting with people in this community, because I would have never thought that the lemon from Flavor Express would have been worth anything. So
yeah, because it's not like a company that you're like, oh, I've heard of them before.
yeah,
Yeah.
I've honestly, I've not even tried a single other flavor from them, because where I normally get flavors from, they
Don't carry
don't
them?
have anything other than just that one.
yeah. Well, I went straight to Flavor Express. So I was on their site and I was like, well, I guess since I'm ordering one, I might as well get some more. And then I start looking and there's nothing in there that was really piquing my interest. So I went in and checked some notes, and nothing about Flavor Express really
Comes
stood out
out.
other than the lemon. The lemon is like lots of reviews and lots of notes, and highly praised. And if Chris and Addie speak for it, I'm going to buy it. So
Mhm.
very happy that I did, because now it's like just trying Chris's lemon cake, lemon buttercream, and seeing what lemon can be, and actually having a good lemon flavor that works like this does. It kind of starts opening your mind to what else you can do with it. It's like I'm kind of getting, you guys remember Kix cereal, those puffs, Kix, Kix.
KIX.
Yeah,
Mhm.
KIX. It had
Yeah.
like that kind of a lemony note on the back side of it. It kind of like bakery lemon. That's kind of a little bit of the vibe that I'm getting from it. So I'm start thinking about, man, a little bit of cereal 27 and this with maybe some donut would make like like a baller cereal mix, with some milk and stuff. So starting to get the wheels turning on that. So yeah, I'm happy with this one.
Figure out
Very-
Fruity
Oh, dude,
Pebbles in
if
the
you
good
like
way.
lemons, and you've never liked lemon vape, it's literally just the three lemons you need are Flavor Express lemon, you need vanilla custard, and you need lemon Sicily. Those are the three lemons. After that, you do whatever you want. But I'm telling you, those are the three lemons you need.
Yeah,
They just
like
are.
this Wonder Flavor, their flavored custards have been surprises for me. Like,
Mhm.
Dude, their
I-
coconut custard tastes so good. Oh
Yeah.
my god, does it taste
the,
good?
the almond custard. I mean,
Yeah, almond custard's good too.
they're just amazing. They're really, really good, and it's like exactly what you want for a backup flavor. It's not. I haven't tested it high in a mix yet. Well, I did for the almond, and that one really just sent that mix. So it makes you think. It's like, man, just a straight up lemon custard. Just start this with the base and build a custard around that, and you're gonna have something that you're gonna love. Just instantly with just a few ingredients. Because I mean.
Don't give away all the secrets, Sifu. Come on.
Well, no, okay. But it's shocking. I'm just going to say it like that. It's shocking. It's like you don't expect to come away from flavors like this and be like, yeah, well, it's kind of like my take at watermelons, right? You go, oh, these are supposed to be good watermelons, but then you try to put a watermelon mix
All right,
together.
Sifu, can you do me a favor and can you not stand up for the next 5 minutes? Thank you. Thank you. That's all I'm asking.
I saw his desk rise a little bit.
Okay, well, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
His camera
So-
tilted it back a little bit.
Yeah, so We're gonna do hashtag engorged, lemon engorged.
Yeah, dude.
That's too funny.
So yeah, it's okay, it's good. I'll move on. All right, clown.
When he
Follow
was
that up.
making this motion, you noticed how he didn't raise the bottle. I've embarrassed you. Awesome. No, yeah,
Okay, Clown,
I
have you
barely
finished
finished
yours
mine.
yet? Have you even vaped it yet?
Nah, I haven't. I barely finished because I was talking too much.
Okay, then I'm gonna talk about mine while you actually vape yours a couple times. Okay, so like now officially like I virtually taste zero vanilla custard. Because I'd had this thing down to like where the wicks were probably almost white, and I too am very pleased with my mix because no joke, it literally tastes like a fucking hot caramel, and that is fire. I'm just throwing it out there. Like I know that it'll be even better, but right at this exact moment, it's it's phenomenal. I can't even. I honestly. Okay, so this is the thing, right? You know how like you start to like find I don't want to say like your like go
Go to?
tos
Mm-hmm.
because like I don't want to say it's exactly like that, but like when you've tried everything and you've had it as like a center point of a mix and you like it, and then you start piecing these things together and it just fucking works because it doesn't always work. Sometimes like one thing will take over and another one will take over, whatever else. Right now, this is just all working. Like I've used every single flavor that I've used in this mix in a mix that I already enjoyed. Now, have I ever mixed all of them together? No. Have I ever even mixed half of them together? No. But I just had this feeling. And right now, I get like that really nice caramel note. I get like a little bit of that like cream and like marshmallow, like light kind of like sweet cream, I guess it would be. I get a little bit of that chocolate with like white cake. It's just more like cake, I guess. But I find that the jungle flavors yellow cake's not quite as like aggressive
Potent.
yellow cake as
Mm-hmm.
like Flavor West. Flavor West is like to me it's heavier, and I don't find jungle flavors as heavy. I know lots of people don't even like jungle flavors because they say they just like copy people's shit and then like whatever. But I actually happen to like jungle cake or jungle flavors yellow cake the best. Uh, it's good. I'm just gonna say it. It's good. I think it's really good. I'm super pumped that I made 60 mils of it. I'm a big fan, and I'm probably gonna have to drip it like tomorrow.
Can you call them your legacy flavorings?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that they're all like because I like all of them. Every flavor that I put in tonight, like I legit like them. I could
Mm.
probably almost like single flavor vape each and every flavor that I put in this. I wouldn't probably because like that's not my style, but they all taste good. They're all good.
Dude, Glamour Chocolate and Nanaimo. Fucking. If you don't have them, get them in your repertoire, honestly.
Yeah,
Just.
if you just want chocolates, those are two good ones.
Mm-hmm.
They're two great ones. They're not just good; they're great.
It's better than good. It's great.
It's great. Uh, okay, so yeah, on mine, on the knuckle, it was just a punch of vanilla. Like, holy crap. That was a lot of vanilla. And on the vape, it feels like it has some steeping time to do. I am getting like the egginess of the custard though. It's pretty cool. I'm liking that.
Nice.
It's got a nice eggy custard. Uh Normally the TFA cheesecake graham cracker crust kind of takes over a little bit, and on this one it's just hidden in the background, which I'm kind of liking that. So I don't know. I'm making the room all foggy. Yeah, if you guys don't know, Kamikaze Jade's my wife. She's picking on me now. Um, yeah, it's her hand right there. But yeah, I don't know. I like I said, it's gonna need some steeping time. We'll see how it goes. So far, I'm liking it, but I'm not saying I'm like overly ecstatic over the moon like Sifu, raising his desk and whatnot.
Yes.
And when you said jungle cake, mostly because Addy Tooney put a tiger there. When you said jungle cake, I just imagine a cake with like tiger stripes on it for some reason.
Yeah, why not?
That'd probably be good. Oh, I'm trying to think like how could you make something a jungle cake?
I don't know.
I don't even know what grows in the jungle. I would assume like good fruits grow in the jungle.
Forest
Depends
fruit?
depends what jungle you're talking about. That's the problem at that point. Because are we
Like when
talking
I
like
think of a jungle, I mean jungle,
I know, but there's like
like where there's like tigers and
well, that's the thing again.
jaguars and shit.
India has a jungle. The Amazon exists, and that's South America. So there's jungles.
Yeah, no, I know. But like to me, a forest isn't a jungle. So like Sifu said, forest fruit. Like no,
No.
dude, there's a forest like right there. Like I could walk to a forest in like 100 yards. That's
He lives.
that's
in
a
Canada.
forest. Yeah, like the most dangerous thing. Well, I could find a bear. I guess I could find a bear
Yeah, polar bear.
or like a coyote or a fox or like a mink. Like
Yeah.
I'm not really scared of a mink though, to be honest. Like
It will
not so
tear
much.
your face off.
A fisher, now a fisher I would be scared of because they're like pretty decent size and they're mean as fuck. Do you guys have those down there?
I have no idea what that is.
I don't know what that is. No.
It's like related to a mink, but it's probably like 15 or 20 pounds, and they're probably like 3 or 4 times as big as a mink.
So like a
And
Wolverine?
it's like almost like a
Or a
Wolverine,
badger?
but it's not quite there. It's like lesser than a
badger?
Wolverine, but like they don't give a fuck. They don't. I don't think that they have. I think that they're like predatorless. Like nothing goes after them because they're just mean as fuck. Like could a bear or a wolf eat them? Probably,
But
but
they
I
would
don't
put
think
up a
that they
fight.
would. Yeah, I don't think that they would. They'd be like, no, that little thing there, I don't need to fuck with that.
Yeah, I'm
Mm.
gonna leave that bitch alone.
Yeah, like they're predators.
What is that? What was that? The honey badger don't care?
Yeah, you know what? It's kind of like in that same like realm, but just smaller than like a honey badger
Gotcha.
or a wolverine. Because
Mhm.
like I feel like a wolverine's probably like getting closer to 100 pounds. No,
No, I don't know. I know
Or
they're
50?
big-ish.
I think that a fisher, it's called like a fisher cat. I think that it's probably like I don't know. I have no idea how big they are. They're big enough that I wouldn't want to fuck with it though.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
dude, that's the thing, dude. Even like a medium-sized dog, if it's a wild animal that's that size,
Yeah,
I'm
don't fuck
cool
with
with like just not being up close with you.
A Wolverine can grow between 20 to 55 pounds.
it. Damn.
Okay, so yeah, it's a bit smaller than that.
Okay.
I'll see what it is.
What did you say it was called?
A fisher.
A fisher? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's related to a mink.
Because like Wolverines are also called carcajous.
Oh,
Which is interesting.
all of this knowledge, zoology knowledge.
I know, right?
Yeah, so
we
it's
have like the most random shows ever.
yeah, so it says a fisher is a small carnivorous mammal native to North America, forest-dwelling creature whose range covers much of the boreal forest in Canada to the northern United States. Okay, that makes sense why you guys wouldn't have seen them. It's part of the weasel family.
Weasel?
A weasel.
No, soy sancocho.
Here's a picture of one.
Okay, they do look kind of like Wolverine weasels. That's funny.
Yeah. And it says,
I look like Red Panda.
how big do they get? Come on. How come I can't find it? Yeah, these things got like murdered a whole lot back in the day for like their pelts or whatever. Well, you know what? I probably won't be able to find it. If I find it, I'll just yell it out. I don't even know what part it would be. Oh, here we are. Males are. Oh, thank you, Wikipedia. I was gonna read it in centimeters, and I was like, nobody's gonna know what I'm talking about. 35 to 47 inches, and they're like up to like 15 pounds.
Hmm.
The largest male fisher ever recorded was 20 pounds.
Jeez.
Yeah, so I guess it would be like a small to a medium-sized dog, but it's like really long because it's like
Mhm.
got that same weasel body, like a ferret or a mink kind of idea.
Dude,
But
ferrets
when
are
you see them
vicious.
run, they look like menacing. I wouldn't want one running at me at all. Like fuck them.
No.
It's like looking
No,
up a
you can keep
Wolverine.
it.
I'm like, dude, I want a Wolverine, but I know keeping one would be just a
Yeah, keep
giant
that
pain
shit
in
in
the ass.
Canada. I don't need that.
Oh well, dude, the map where it showed it, it's like basically cruising across like the entire continent, but just like in and around the border the whole way across.
So
Gotcha.
like some of the northern states would get them.
Yeah, so like Ashton could probably run into one
Oh.
in Idaho, shit like that.
If you get a Wolverine, I get a cat.
I'm not
I don't know which one I'd rather have, to be honest with you. Other people's cats, cool. Me having a cat, not so much.
It goes into a whole thing. Either way, we're rounding out the last couple of minutes here. So virtually we got a success this week. Yeah, we agree here.
Yeah.
Sifu's really happy with his. He's already making a 60 mil. He's not even wasting time right now.
Oh, no, no time wasted.
No time wasted.
Oh, I just made a 120 while we were talking, actually.
But yeah, like honestly, mine is starting to like develop a lot more, and it's getting there. So I don't know. Very excited on how this will turn out. And I don't know what else we got going on. Think we're good to go. You guys got any announcements or anything you want to put out there in the world?
No, but I'll just like I'm just gonna say my goodbye now, just because
Yeah.
why not?
Mhm.
So thank you everybody for tuning in. Appreciate you guys coming on. Feel free to go give us a follow. Give everybody here a follow. Wherever. Honestly, like if you want to follow us on Instagram, you can. If you want to follow us on ELR, you can. If you want to follow this YouTube channel, you have to. Like it's not you can, you have to. Um, and if anybody was mixing tonight, hopefully you guys mixed a banger. That's my hope. The more people that mix, I feel like the better everything's gonna be because, like it was said before, like you learn from your peers, right? No matter what you're doing, and whatever you're interested in, you can always reach out to people that that do things and like they can help you along, and you might be able to like give them some information and vice versa. So the more people that mix in, more people that are mixing, the better. So anybody out there that was mixing tonight, hopefully it was great. Anybody was just chilling, hanging out, appreciate you guys being in here. Chat was rolling pretty good tonight. Um, if you guys want to catch me anywhere else, you can go to shutdownpodcast.com. You can give the good old Shutdown Podcast a follow over on SoundCloud. You can listen to it anywhere you want. We're getting really close to some giveaways, which is pretty cool. So please go do that. You can also check me out on Friday night on the Frames Janklin Vapor YouTube channel. He actually put up a review today for the Clutch X18. I only watched like the first 10 minutes of it. I gotta watch the second half because I'm curious what he ended up thinking about it, because I've really been enjoying mine. And so it's over there, same time as this show, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, or whatever time zone you have that lines up with 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And lastly, if you guys want to try any of my liquids, I guess including like the lemon cream butter cake that Grim just reviewed and seemed to like quite a bit. If you guys want to check that out, use the code Mixing It Up over on UncleChrisTestingGrounds.com. And I think that's everything. Everybody just be safe. Have a good week. Sifu, take it away.
Thanks, man. Super fun show. Sometimes sometimes free for alls are hit or miss because your brain starts going everywhere instead of
Mm-hmm.
having like
Laser
a
focus.
focus. So
Mm-hmm.
it was fun to do this, and just thanks for coming out, everyone, and thanks for supporting us, and thanks for Clown for getting us together and just letting us do this and have fun on a random Thursday. So I appreciate you all, you guys. Just news for me. I'm dropping sample packs off my menu. It's just for reasons, and I'm going to stick to my 60s and 120s. And I've added the Poor Kids of Discord to my menu. It's a strawberry champagne, and yeah, so just a few small tweaks there. I'm restocked and ready to roll. So if you need some liquids, just hit me up and I will take care of you. So thanks again for everyone for coming out. Like our ELR pages, interact with us, ask us questions, hit us up. Look, if you're getting out into this game, you don't need to call me and buy my liquid. Just ask for advice and I will help you. So, we're here to help. It is a mixing show, so it's not a buy my liquid show. So just but if you want to buy liquids, contact any of these three fine gentlemen. They
Like
have
it's not
fine.
exclusively that, but I mean, I'm not
Well,
gonna
yeah, I mean, but
stop
if you
you.
want to, because these fellows have certified legit stuff. So and the Clown makes amazing coils, and hit him up. So thank you guys. See y'all next week. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Alrighty. As for me, as I said earlier, we're gonna be doing the Toys for Tots giveaway. We will be giving away 2 VSO gift cards. In order to get in on it, you have to donate $5 for Toys for Tots and just send me a receipt. Or you can send it to me and I'll send it to them. However you want to do it. I've done it both ways. And honestly, this is all just to help out kids during Christmas and all that. And I mean, shit, we have a Marine within our midst, and he will vouch for it, and I'll let you know what gets done and all that. So, you know, if you guys want in on some VSO flavors, there's a link for the Toys for Tots thing, just because I want to get that out there and I want to get this rolling. So I want to be able to collect a little bit more than we did last year. Last year, I think I did a total of like $100 or something, which, I mean, in a little bit helps, but that's why I wanted to jump on this a lot sooner, and I had just been waiting on VSO's response, so it took a little longer than I was hoping for. I was hoping to get this started like mid-October, but between communication issues and yada yada whatever. So like I said, if you guys want to win a $25 VSO gift card, go to that link, donate just $5. I don't even ask for anything beyond that. If you guys want to donate more than that, that is your prerogative entirely, but just the bare minimum. Um, then if you guys are interested in my juice of coils, hit me up. uh, I'm getting some good vouchers here. I mean, everybody that's gotten my coils so far very impressed, and they are liking them, which makes me happy to hear, because in all reality, I mean, I vape my coils on a constant. I haven't really, I think in the, how long have I been vaping? In like the almost 10 years I've been vaping, I think I've only bought commercial coils twice. Once from M-Turk, and then one time before I got into building, I bought the shitty Chinese coil pack thing that, looking at them, I was like, this is garbage. I'm going to learn how to build. Fuck this shit. So, you know, those are the only 2 times in my entire life that I've like purchased coils. I've tried other coil builders coils, which that's been cool, like Sammy Nitro. Go hit up Chris's website if you want to try some nitro coils. Dude does amazing work. Duchess, who's like in chat, does amazing work. Adam Sloan, another awesome builder. So I mean, we got great builders all over the place. It's just one of those things of more who you want to go to and all that kind of thing. But we got a great community. We got a lot of people that are either willing to help you get stuff or help you how to learn build stuff. It's one of those things like, seriously, if you want liquid recipes or ideas, like if you've just been trying to like make a recipe that it does not work, hit one of us up and we will set you up. Honestly, I've done that for a couple people. I'm like, hey, try this. Like, Adam, when I first met the dude, he's like, yeah, every time I make liquids, it all tastes like what was the wording he said? It was something like around like rotted forest fruit or something like that. And I was like, that's interesting. Okay, send me your list and I'll get you a recipe together. And it got to the point where the dude ended up making that recipe a couple of times over just because he liked it that much. And I know me and Tribal Buddha have talked a lot about mixing, and we've thrown around some ideas back and forth. And since he's the only dude I know that does menthols, I tend to send him samples. He sends me samples, and we've been trying to like work out recipes together and stuff, and just getting things going, you know. So it's one of those things of I'm up for anything, and a DM really isn't gonna like throw my whole day off because I play on my phone most of the day. My wife will vouch for that. I'm a total millennial in that sense. And beyond that, yeah, I think we're good to go. We'll catch you guys next week. And as always, vape on, mix on. Bye.